Namaskar, Har Har Mahadev, Jai Shri Krishna. So, this is Gayatri here. As you can see, I am traveling today. So, जो आज का prediction होगा, जो आज के सत्र होगा, उस सत्र में आपके सूत्रधार रहेंगे गुरुजी. तो अभी हम अविलंब ही आरंभ करने वाले हैं और आज का जो सत्र रहेगा जिसके लिए साप्ताहिक जो प्रेडिक्शन है, साप्ताहिक जो हमारे कार्यक्रम रहेगा उसी हिसाब से रहेगा. विक्रम जी हमारे साथ ऑलरेडी है बैक स्टेज पे. मैं उनको अभी निमंत्रण करती हूँ और वे अपना कार्यक्रम आरंभ करेंगे. यदि आपके मन में कोई भी प्रश्न हो तो कृपया आप कमेंट सेक्शन में डालें और वे सारे प्रश्न हम कार्यक्रम के अंत पे जैसे हम लोग रेगुलरली लेते हैं बिल्कुल वैसे ही करेंगे. साथ ही में जो हमारा लिंक है वो भी हम आपके साथ पोस्ट करेंगे. तो आप लोग कृपया जुड़े और सारे सभी लोगों के साथ आप ये डिटेल्स जो हैं अपना जो वीडियो लिंक है वो आप शेयर, कमेंट, लाइक, सब्सक्राइब, यू नो द एंटायर ड्रिल. सो प्लीज डू दैट. Thank you so much. I'm bringing in our guests today, our most honored speaker, and he is here. So let me just add him. Namaste Vikram ji. Namaste Guru ji. Please unmute yourself, Vikram.
शंभो महादेव दीदी, शंभो महादेव विक्रम जी और मेरा भाई बंधुओं, मेरे स्वजनों, शंभो महादेव.
Okay, am I audible now?
Yes, you are. Vikram ji, can you take over? Yes, thank you so much.
So we'll start with weekly predictions for now. From tomorrow. Okay, it's from 30th May 2022 to 5th June 2022. Okay.
Thank you so much, Vikram ji. Vikram ji, before you start, let me just take this super chat we have got from Mr. Devraj. Devraj ji, thank you so much for your super chat, and this is for ₹100. He has written, I don't believe in astrology. How can future be predicted based on positions of the stars? Please do follow us. You will get to know what design thinking is all about, what occult sciences is all about. Please stay. This is going to be very, very interesting. I promise you that. Thank you so much. Yes, Vikram ji, please continue.
Okay. So you'll start with Mesh Rashi. Okay. So people who are born in Mesh Rashi and Mesh Lagna, if they have any foreign settlement yoga in their birth chart, and if they are passing through a very favorable dasha which will support a foreign settlement, this is the time they can try for that. Okay. And if they are running a good dasha, definitely they will be having a good, good income in business. They will be having, good happy. I mean, they will be having a good happy life. Okay, but there will be some Mesh Rashi people and Mesh Lagna people who will be having some bad times, especially if they are running through a malefic dasha, or if they are running through a planet which is affected in Navamsha, then they will have problems with their spouses. Okay, so there will be unnecessary ego disputes, ego clashes within the family. So they have to be careful with their choice of words when they are interacting with their family members. Okay. Otherwise, if they are running a normal disha, then I don't think they will be affected in this week. So this is for Mesh Rashi. Then it is Rishabh Rashi. For Rishabh Rashi people, this time is a quite good time. If they are running a normal dasha, even a normal dasha person, any Rishabh Rashi people who are passing through normal dashas, they will be having good time this week. Okay, and if they are having any businesses running, then they will be having good profits this week. But for those Rishabh Rashi people who are having a malefic dasha and who are passing through bad times, they have to be careful with their spouses. Okay. They should not pick up fight. They should not pick up fights, with their spouses. Otherwise, For overall, Rishabh Rashi people will have a good week this week, except for those who are passing through malefic dashas. And then comes Mithun Rashi and Mithun Lagna people. For Mithun Rashi people, this is the same which I said last week. Okay, they have to be very careful when it comes to office politics. It's better that they stay away from any cheap politics within the workplace, because what will happen is, if they get involved, there will be some unwanted disputes within the workplace. So especially this effect will be pronounced for those people who are running through malefic dashas. So that is a problem for people who are passing through malefic dashas. And then Mithun Rashi people who are having malefic dashas, they will definitely have fights with their spouses. Okay, this week. For those people who are running through good dashas, then nothing to worry. In fact, in the second half of the week will be quite decent, and especially for those who are running their own business, the second half of the week will be quite good. So this is for Mithun Rashi. Then comes Kark Rashi. For Kark Rashi, this is a very good week. Actually, I don't think they will have any serious issues unless they are having a malefic dasha. For people who are having a normal dasha, this coming week will be very good, and I'm telling you, they will be making a lot of money if they are having their own business. Okay, and especially if they are running a benefic dasha, they will make very good profits. For people who are running through malefic dashas, they have to be careful about father's health, because definitely there will be some issues related to their father. Okay, so this is for Kark Rashi. And then comes Sim Rashi. For Sim Rashi people, they have to be careful about their children's health. Okay, and especially if they are running through a malefic dasha. And for Sim Rashi people who are passing through malefic dashas, they have to be careful about their father's health also. Okay, but if they are passing through any benefic dashas, this week will be very good, and they will be making good profits if they are running their own businesses. Okay, for Sim Rashi people, there will be some minor disputes with their spouses. Okay, nothing is worse than that, but yeah, some disputes will happen with the spouse, or some minor health issues. Okay, not serious ones. Some minor health issues can happen with their spouses. So this is for Sim Rashi. Then comes Kanya Rashi. For Kanya Rashi people, they have to be careful about their children's health and safety, especially if they are running through malefic dashas, and they have to be very careful about their spouse's health, or they have to be careful about the safety of the spouses if they are running a malefic dasha, because current transits are not very favorable for them. Okay, and definitely Kanya Rashi people, if your spouse is if you think that your spouse is a little bit rash in driving, tell them to be very careful, because it's not a very good time for them this week. For people who are for Kanya Rashi people who are having a good dasha, they will make good profits in their businesses. Nothing serious about their businesses. Okay, it's a very good time when it comes to business. And then for people who are passing through malefic dashas in Kanya Rashi, they have to be careful about their businesses also. Okay, I forgot to add this, sorry. And then comes Tula Rashi. Tula Rashi people have to be careful tomorrow and day after tomorrow. That is on Monday, 30th of May and 31st of May. You have to be very careful. Even today also you have to be careful, because right now, in the second half of this day, okay, in the second half of today itself, you will start feeling a little bit negative. Okay, so if you are driving, or if you're driving on the road, you have to be very careful. And if you're dealing with financial transactions, you have to be careful. And then you have to be careful with what kind of words you are choosing, especially when you are communicating with others. Because today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow, you will be feeling a little bit short-tempered. I mean, more short-tempered than a normal time. Okay. So Tula Rashi people have to be careful on today, 29th, 30th, and 31st. So this is for Tula Rashi people, and this for Tula Rashi people, I will tell both the people who are passing through malefic dashas as well as people who are passing through good dashas. They have to be careful today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow. That is 30th, 29th, 30th, and 31st. Especially when you are driving on the road and when you are speaking with other people. Next comes Vrishchik Rashi. For Vrishchik Rashi, the first half of the week, the first 2 days of the week is quite decent, normal. If they are passing through malefic dashas, they have to be careful about their children's safety. The children can have some minor health problems, and it can affect their digestive system. Okay. And they also have to be careful with their spouses if they are passing through bad time, because there is high chance of disputes with spouse. Otherwise, if they are running through a good time, nothing to worry about in the first 2 days. But on June 1st, June 2nd, June 3rd, I would advise all Vrishchik Rashi people to be very careful, especially when you are driving on the road. When you are talking with people, you have to choose your words very carefully. And then when you are dealing with financial transactions also, you have to be extra careful. Okay, and your sleep might get disturbed, in the coming 3 days after this month. That is on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. So you have to be very careful. So this is for Vrishchik Rashi. Then comes Dhanu Rashi. For Dhanu Rashi people, they have to be careful with their spouse's health and how they are communicating with their spouses. Because this week, if they will be having some minor disputes and arguments. Okay, if they are running through a good dasha. Okay, if people who are born in Dhanu Rashi, if they are passing through a good dasha, they can have minor disputes, and it will just disappear. It won't have major impact. But if they are passing through malefic dasha, they have to be careful. Okay, because their disputes can spiral into even separation also. Okay, so that is for Dhanu Rashi. And I'll tell you, Dhanu Rashi people have to be careful on 3rd, 4th, and 5th. 3rd June, 4th June, and 5th June. I will advise all Dhanu Rashi people to be very careful. Your sleep might get disturbed, or there might be some incident which can provoke you. Okay, if anything happens, if anything of that sort happens, you need to control your temper. Okay, and then on 3rd, 4th, and 5th, all Dhanu Rashi people have to be careful while driving on the road. Okay, even if you are just walking on the road, you just try to be a little bit careful, because you don't know what will happen. Okay, because you might have seen many video clippings where people are walking on the pavement, but still some rash drivers, they still cause unwanted things. So Dhanu Rashi people, if you are driving, if you are on the road, be careful on 3rd, 4th, and 5th of June. Then after 5th of June, things will get normal. Okay, so this is for Dhanu Rashi. Then comes Makar Rashi. Makar Rashi people, they are having a quite good time. Okay, they have to be a little bit careful about their children's health. If they are passing through a malefic dasha, children might have some bone-related issues or digestion-related issues, or some back pain or something like that. can happen, especially if they are passing through a malefic dasha. So if they are passing through a benefic dasha, nothing to worry about. For those people, this week will be really good. Okay, the only thing is from next week onwards they have to be careful. So this is for Makar Rashi. Then for Kumbh Rashi people, this is a very good time. Okay, financially, especially if they are running their own businesses, and if they are passing through a normal dasha, even an average dasha also, they will make some profits this week. Okay, and if they are passing through malefic dasha, then they have to be careful about their spouse's health. There will be some minor health issues for them. Okay, and then comes mean Rashi. Mean Rashi people, for them also this time is quite good. If they are passing through a malefic dasha, then they might make some losses. Okay, this week, if they are they have to be careful about in their businesses if they are passing through a malefic dasha. Okay, and I'm sure whether you are you'll be knowing whether you are passing through a good time or bad time. I mean, like whether you are passing through a good dasha or bad dasha, because you will be seeing the trend, like whether it's a good time or not, you will be knowing it much better. So even if you don't know what dasha you're running, what type of dasha you're running, nothing to worry about. You'll be seeing the pattern in the recent months. So based on that, you have to be careful. Okay. See, mostly I'll be giving more of negative predictions, and I give a little bit of positive predictions because I want people to be careful. Okay, even if I don't reveal positive predictions, it doesn't matter. Okay, anyway, it's going to happen and it's not going to hurt anyone. That's the reason I usually focus more on negative possibilities only. Okay, so back to you, Guru and Gayatri.